Something. Something. Okay.
So my stream will be able to hear you guys. Okay.
That's even worse. He's so busted he made you tie with him.
Let me make sure. Okay. I think it's all set up. Alright, it's CJ. I'm already live on Discord for you.
Okay. I don't need these bags, bro.
Low-key, CJ, I didn't know what you were doing with him. I was gonna ask you, but I felt like maybe you knew what you were doing.
I wanted to try to do something, but so far I didn't even get the cards that I needed to do anything that I wanted. And no, I'm not even gonna waste a freeze on that. But on the other hand, I may be able to get something. I'm gonna play like because I need a taunt right now. They can just hit freeze anywhere. Three pop.
What taunt that gold?
One charge of face sword is enough to get that gold coating all over my hands. I'd better be careful. Okay.
I just noticed you didn't even have any gold cards on the field.
Oh, I did. I just ended up selling.
Okay. I was low-key curious on how it got that high. I was like, whoa.
Oh, so of course y'all all gonna be.
And then he has the fucking.
You know he gives me 2 gold cards, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, whoa.
I think I may lose here. No, I just.
You should still win this, yeah. You got this.
I was getting a little nervous there, Cassius.
Oh, big
Not
facts.
gonna lie to you.
When he spawned and all that shit, I was like, whoa. I'm trying to remember that girl from fucking Hamaguri. The one I like, I think it's like, her name's like Maida? She got an eye patch.
I'm back, Slickus.
Huh?
Welcome back.
Who's the chick with the eye patch? I'm trying to remember.
Eye patch?
Mm-hmm.
What color hair?
I think her hair was black.
Okay, so the only girl with black hair, and I'm only in Trigger Havoc or whatever, Trigger Happy Havoc or whatever. The only girl with black hair right now is Celestia, or Celeste. The other girl has silver, purple, pink, brown. Because there's Kyoko, Toka, Celestia, Junko, Sayaka.
Cash, you think I should do it, bro?
So,
trying to do?
Kyoko, Sayaka, Toko, Chihiro, Aoi's, Sakura's, Leon's, Yashiro's, Hifumi's, Celeste's, Junko, Byakula, Mondo's, and Hyotaka is all in this one. CJ, is your thing done?
Crazy.
Alright, join the stream.
She likes to play Russian roulette when it comes to her bets. What the fuck?
I'm watching it on Discord.
Okay.
Hey!
A fantastic morning, isn't it? Taka? Now then, if you don't pardon the interruption without waiting for a while, I Taka barging into my room. Okay, hi Taka. What do you have for me? What's up, Taka? No matter how intensely stormy seas may batter me, I will not fall as long as my feet are firmly planted. You agree, right? I'm not sure I understand.
Without a doubt.
And if you can't do it alone, just find someone to support you and you can support them back.
You hear me?
That's how you can overcome any storm. Gosh, Taka, you get on my nerves sometimes. I was thinking about it last night, and I decided we all really needed to come together. And that was when I realized every morning from now on, after the morning announcement, everyone should have breakfast together.
Quiet down and listen.
And now this is is this the beginning of that fateful day? Please head to the dining hall at your earliest convenience.
Got it.
That's all for now. I have to go. Let everyone else know the good news. Taka didn't even wait for a reply. He turned and left before I could say anything. Well, I guess I'd better head to the dining hall. Gosh, why do I have to listen to Taka? What's Toko doing here? Oh my gosh, our feet sound like so like stompy, like we're stomping. Toko?
What's your
what? I was just wondering what you were doing here. You should probably head to the dining hall, right? No, I just need to prepare myself mentally. Prepare yourself. What is she talking about? I'm so nervous. What's she so nervous about?
You,
Oh. I wonder if like
Yeah, so that nigga got rid of his fucking mama there.
if our free time matters. Like on how we I think it will, but I'm not quite sure. I always gotta talk to my girl Kyoko. Taka looks pretty impatient. We better get this started already. Fine, talk to freaking Taka.
Listen to me.
Okay, looks like everyone's here. So then let's begin our very first breakfast meeting.
Quiet down and
yeah,
listen.
I hope you're able to get a golden mama bear and survive these next rounds.
Everyone, thank you
Oh,
for
that
making
mama
time in
golden
your
is
busy
weird.
schedules to
Give me
come
a break.
together. I didn't make time for you dragged me here. I know I already mentioned this earlier, but in order to get out of here, it is essential that we all cooperate with each other. Then the first step is this breakfast meeting to allow us to become friends and build trust. So from now on, let's all meet here in the dining hall every morning after the morning announcement. Now then, let's eat. You want me to eat breakfast with other people? I've never done that before. I'm not sure. My gosh, that face. You see that face, CJ?
I'm telling you, there's something more to that man. He creepy as fuck.
There probably is something a little bit more to her.
Seriously?
Yeah, it's been a while for me
But
too.
more important.
Well, anyway, did anyone happen to come up with any clues? Silence echoed throughout the dining hall.
Seriously?
Seriously? Nothing at all?
Hey!
Anything it can be done with. It can be done about how to get out or who's doing this. Nobody has anything.
Are you okay with this?
You are going to die. CJ, is this the girl you said that you said's creepy?
Mm-hmm.
Celeste, do you see what she just said?
Yeah, she pretty much said impending doom.
Huh?
Do you understand?
If you can't stop yourself from showing weakness in front of you will die.
Stop it!
What the hell? Don't even freaking joke about that. I'm not joking. Adaptability and survivability. Did I not say so? So you better hurry up and adapt to your new life here.
What the hell is this?
Have you gone completely insane? Adapt to my new life here? Do you have any idea what you're saying?
What?
Yeah, sounds like
What?
a girl who wants. Sounds like the girl wants to live here in hell. More power to her. But shit.
Piece of shit!
No way in hell am I living here. I gotta get out of here. I don't give a shit. Sure, feel free. Okay, so nobody has any clues.
What the heck?
One thing I can tell you is who's behind all this. Someone who's totally weird and messed up. Why else would we be trapped here in the first place?
Hey, listen.
Well, sure, it could be something like that, but for right now, actual clues are. Huh? What's up? If you think in terms of people who are really abnormal or bizarre, do you think maybe the person responsible for all of this could be a certain murderous fiend? A murderous fiend, Chihiro. Do you have some idea who might be behind all this? Well, maybe, I mean, I can't really be certain, but certainly is not a concern right now. I'll allow whatever remarks you may have.
You know,
Okay, well, have you guys heard of Genocide Jack? You mean that serial killer that's been in the news and all over the internet? The monstrous villain who's murdered scores of victims in brutally bizarre fashion. The word bloodlust was left at each murder scene, written in his victim's blood. Whoever it is, he's like the ghost. He strikes without warning and disappears without a trace. And on the internet, they started calling him just Genocide Jack. That about covers it, I think. They say he's claimed over 1,000 victims. That's just an urban legend, though, right? I mean, even like 10 people would be totally insane. Wait! I didn't mean to click over that. Did you see what Jill, or no, Toka said? Toka?
Yeah.
She just said ... to the genocide thing. It's kind of, I don't know why they'd include that. Anyway, whoever Genocide Jack is, he's obviously some kind of super crazy killer, and if he's really is this ultimate psycho, I wouldn't be surprised if they put us together something like this.
But
Yeah.
I'm 2% off of level 60.
Like
Yeah,
I
level
said,
60,
I can't
I
be
just
certain.
did it.
I don't have any evidence or anything. It's just a thought.
Hey, hold on.
But if they're
I'm
the
level
killer,
60.
isn't
Let's
that
go.
like a killer of a problem for
Yeah,
us?
just popped up.
It's okay. Everything's absolutely, positively, 100% without a doubt going to be okay.
I am max level.
Because help's going to be here soon, I'm sure of it.
Like,
Help?
trio.
I mean,
You've been sucking for a few days already, right? Nobody's been able to contact us, so I'm sure they're getting worried. I bet they called the police already. Oh, Monokuma.
what's this?
The police? You putting your faith in the police?
All in one expansion.
What are you doing here?
You guys.
Seriously don't understand? Do you understand what role of the police exists to fill, and they're good for all being a foil, playing against a villain or anti-hero or evil organization? The bad guys come along and destroy them, and that shows just how badass they really are. Are you sure you want to rely on such an unreliable group of losers? I mean, come on, if you really want to get out of here, all you gotta do is kill.
What the hell?
What the hell are you laughing? Why the hell are you laughing? I'm just impressed at the total commitment to this whole act.
Come on.
You're still going on about that?
Fucking dead.
So, Mr. Serial Killer Psycho Freak Bastard, what the hell do you want?
Huh?
Mr. Mr. Serial Killer Psycho Freak Bastard, huh? That's a pretty long name. German, maybe?
Hey, come on.
We know who you really are. Maybe if I ignore him, he'll just go away.
You son of a bitch.
Hey, don't ignore me, asshole. Okay, let's get back to business. The life has already begun and a couple days have gone by, and nobody's killing anybody. I thought all you kids were lazy and selfish, and there you are working together, but I'm totally bored. There's nothing you can say that'll make us start killing each other.
I got it.
I think yes. Ding, ding, ding. I figured
In
it
other
out.
words,
All the mystery ingredients are here. Right people, right place. So why hasn't anyone killed anyone yet? That's what I couldn't understand, but I just realized that there was one very important piece missing. What? If you want to know, I'll tell you. It's a motive. It's so simple. I just have to give everyone a motive.
Stop fucking around.
A motive? What the fuck are you talking about?
hey,
And all my 151 armor.
Oh, by the way, there's something I want to show you guys.
You son of a bitch.
Stop changing the goddamn subject. I have a little video I'd like you all to see. Oh, but don't worry, it's not some
exciting.
pervy adult video or anything. Seriously, it's nothing like that. Monokuma, what are you hiding, bro? Monokuma. Are you secretly having him put me do some fanfic for you on the down low?
No cap, CJ. I was finna say, if you don't go this damn fucking
It's
mama
special
bear,
video for you showing what's going on outside of school. Outside of school, what are you talking about? Oh, Master is so important today. Why don't you just watch it and find out? You just go there's a specific place you can see. You can go that has everything you need to watch.
Correct.
The video. Good, then we can go watch the video right now. Before we do that, I'd like to know. What are you? Why would you try and do something? Why would you do something like this? What do you want from us? What do I want from you? Well, if you must know.
despair.
Despair, that's all.
Well now.
If you want to know more than that, you'll have to figure it out for yourself. Do whatever you need to uncover the mystery hidden within the school. I won't try and stop you. Because to be honest, it's entertaining as heck watching you guys search so desperately for answers. So I guess I wanted it from you too. What, CJ?
Oh, my bad. No. He go.
No, what were you saying?
Yeah, he talking about this dude that. Yeah.
He's gone.
Hey, CJ, at least you went against that though.
And once again, he left before we could find out anything useful. Really, I think we learned something very useful. He has no intention of standing in our way of pursuit of the truth Interesting.
However,
Perhaps, but maybe about the video he mentioned. I'm very curious to see what's on it.
that's true.
Same here. Okay, so Mondo started glancing around the dining hall, but when his gaze landed on me, he
Hell
stopped.
yeah.
Hey, Makoto, check this out for us, would you? Huh? Why me?
Yo.
Because you're the closest to the door. That's the rule, right? Rule.
Jesus Christ.
Hey.
Piece of shit!
Hey!
Stop fucking around.
You see how passionately I'm begging you? What's the big deal? Just check it out real quick. Okay, I guess I'll get going.
Hell yeah.
Austin, thanks. I owe you one.
Hey,
Even though you socked me right in the face. If Makoto's going, I'm going with him. It's not safe to walk around this place alone.
Yo.
Yeah, sure thing. Then we're counting on the both of you. If anything happens, just yell and I'll come running. I can't decide if Mondo is totally dependable or completely terrible. I can't either. Yeah, I'd have to say he's kind of both. He's not exactly a bad person, but I definitely can't say he's a good person either. So then where is this specific place Malcolm mentioned? It must be somewhere you can watch DVDs, but there's a place to watch DVDs and
Cash, just
it's
suck
a
it.
place to watch DVDs.
Terry just texted me. You know what start time is tomorrow?
8. He just texted me too.
Oh my god. Depression.
I don't know where I could go to watch movies or DVDs.
Depression.
The Spare Hotel. Oh wait, no, that's not what I meant to do. It's right here. Can we watch movies in here? Watch movies. So we gotta find a place with the DVD. Wait, it's a box.
I'm gonna need this shit not to snow.
Hold on a second.
I didn't follow after her. I just stood right there where I was. The DVDs in front of me had robbed me of all awareness. I rooted in place. I think I see something. Maybe I'll just watch mine real quick before everyone else gets here. Sorted through the DVDs, I'd found in the box and found one with my name on it. Then I slid it into the expensive-looking player. I sat down and stared intently at the darkened screen, and then Makoto Naegi. I yelled out without realizing it in my heart, and my heart started racing because what I saw on that monitor, it was my family.
You getting picked to attend Hope's Peak Academy is like a dream come true. Make sure you do your best.
I'm so proud of you, son. But remember, don't push yourself too hard.
Are you really watching us, Makoto? Good luck, okay?
If it had ended there, that would have been fine, but a message of love and support. After leaving my family behind to attend Hope's Peak, it would have given me hope, given me strength. It was the normal school. I would have been happy if a little embarrassed. With my family support to rely on, I would have been motivated to do even better, but here, now, it was totally different. I wasn't living an ordinary school life, so I had a pretty strong feeling that the video wasn't going in there. I hated having that feeling, but it turned out I was absolutely right. Oh no. This time I couldn't even make a sound, my voice just died. Where'd everyone go? It looked like a war zone or something. As if in a reply, a voice came floating out of the speakers. I recognized the voice, of course. It was him.
Makoto Naegi, accepted into Hope Peak Academy, and his family, who supported such a lucky boy. But it seems like something's happened to this family's well-being. Oh boy, this is bad. What could have possibly happened to this family's well-being?
Look for the answer after graduation. Oh no, what is this? What happened to everyone? I started trembling. I could feel the fear and anger build up inside me like hot magma. God damn it! I slammed my fist against the desk over and a single thought was racing along my mind. What else? How could I think about anything else? I have to get out of here. I have to get out right now. I need to make sure everyone's safe. Makoto? What happened? Make sure who's safe. I noticed everyone standing around the entrance AV room. They stared at me in a fistful of confusion. But what's going on? Without a word, I pointed to the cardboard box.
Like...
Is that what Monokuma was talking about?
What does this mean?
What's on them? We all gathered around the box and just the DVD on their name on it. One by one, they rushed to a monitor. It didn't take them long for What the fuck? This can't be real, right? It has to be fake, right?
Hey, hold on.
Yeah, no way, Trail. Haha, no way. I can't take it anymore. I can't take this anymore. Let me out of here. As soon as I saw the reaction, I knew they'd all seen something like what I'd seen. Nobody even bothered trying to hide their fear and confusion. Except for her. Even now, she was totally calm. I see. So what is this? This is what he meant by motive. He wants to fuel her desire to leave so that we're more likely to start killing each other.
Yes, indeed.
It is a classic prisoner dilemma. Huh? Oh my gosh, his eyes. I cannot stand his... I don't know. I don't like Kung Fu so far. Let me use an example. Imagine two countries are at the brink of war. Both countries want peace, and each commits to scaling back their forces and look at a sign of good faith. But there's a chance that one country may betray the other, so each country fears lowering their guard. The result is that neither scales back their forces, and they both end up betraying each other.
Do you understand?
In other words, the fear of invisible treachery becomes the greatest enemy of stability. It kind of sounds like us right now. Everyone says they'll work together, but in our hearts we're all afraid someone might betray us. Don't put those awful thoughts in our head. That's exactly what they want us to do. You can say that, but maybe you're thinking that once everyone drops their guard, you can't just... What?
Hey.
This is exactly what Monokuma or whomever's behind this wants. They want us to fight, don't you see? Yeah, you're right. We all need to calm down.
So then.
Okay, then maybe we should start by all just talking? Maybe if we all just talk about what we saw, that'll get everything out of our system. Besides, I think we're all super curious, right? When it was in everyone's videos. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious. Hey, Sayaka? What was in your video, Sayaka?
What's your problem?
What's wrong? Just hurry up and tell us. Sayaka? Gently place my hand on her shoulder. Stop it. She pushed my hand away and suddenly ran off. Sayaka?
That's enough.
Let her go. I can't do that. I have to make sure she's okay. I hate romantic comedies like this. I don't care what happens to her personally. That's because you told me thoughtless. I'm really worried. Then why don't you go do whatever you think you have to do? We don't all have to stick around.
I hope
right?
you are well.
Speaking of which, I have my own things to take care of. Goodbye. Everyone went their separate ways, but I don't have time to... I have to go find Sayaka. No, Sayaka, where did you at? Where could she have gone? She can't have gone far. I should check around the school.
You better not go to Bill.
What kind of store is this? Oh, what is this? You got an anything? An item. How do I get out of this? Oh, R. Not obvious. I wonder what's on her video. Did she have gone to her room? Not that. Where is Sayaka? There's Sayaka. I found her in a corner of an empty classroom. She was sitting in a chair, hands on her knees, staring absently at the floor. She looked like maybe she was upset or angry, or no, she didn't have any expression at all. There was nothing on her face that she could call emotion. It was as if her original mask had been stripped away. Sayaka, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Actually, no, how could I possibly define what did we do to end up like this? Why are they doing such terrible things to us? I want out. Let me out of here right now. Sayaka, calm down. As she thrashed around and grabbed her by the shoulders. I understand. I know how you feel right now. When I think what might have happened to my family, but now more than ever, we have to stay calm. This is exactly what they want us to lose our composure and stop thinking rationally. Think about it. Those videos have to be fake because if those things really happen, people out there would be in an uproar in our families and the police and everyone, right? So let's just calm down, okay? Otherwise we've already lost. I knew I was trying to convince myself just as much as her. I kept repeating those words to myself to clear away the images that had been burned in my brain. Be calm, okay? Just be calm. As long as we work together, I'm sure we can find some way out of here. And help might even come before that. But what if there isn't a way out? What if word never comes? If that happens, then I'll get you out of here myself, no matter what it takes. When I said that, I paused. I had no idea what had come over me.
Sayaka? Please, help me.
Her voice was small and shaky.
Why is this happening to me? To kill or be killed? I just can't take this anymore. Sayaka.
Finally, she raised her face up from my chest. She looked at me with those big, wet eyes of hers.
Makoto!
Can I believe what you said? Huh? That you'll help me get out, no matter what it takes? Absolutely. Makoto, you're the only one I can trust. Please, no matter what happens, please always be there for me.
I need you on my side.
Huh? Of course I'll be there for you, no matter what. I'm always on your side. I mean, you are my assistant after all.
Makoto.
Thank you, Makoto. Hearing you say that, I feel like I can get going. I can get through this as long as you're here with me.
Because I'm your assistant.
Like you said, I'm your assistant. The smile I come to know so well returned to her face. It felt a little forced, but still, it was a huge improvement over how she was before.
Hey! Hey!
Yeah!
Koto
is standing up. What's standing up?
Come on.
Do you even have to ask?
Yes.
Your flagpole. Oh my gosh. CJ.
Hey, my man has game. He earned that. You need to stop calling.
Shut up! Get the hell out of here.
Just a minute.
No, I want to join him. CJ, he said I want to join him. Damn, well, if you won't leave, then tell us how to do this video.
Accept this motherfucker. I might as well keep see my guy. I ain't dead.
I'm a pristine pure white. Oh, what? CJ!
CJ, I'm finna get clapped by you.
It's gonna come out, my pristine pure white. Yeah! Stuffing. Oh my god. My honest innocent stuffing is about to come gushing out. I balled out my fist, took aim, and swung as hard as I could. I never had put so much energy in a single motion before in my life. I leaned back, channeling all the power I had and like everything I thought I had. Ah! Are you okay? If I hadn't avoided your punch, you would have violated school regulations. Boy, are you slow? You could have downed $1,000 full course dinner in the time it took you to finish your swing. The speed, agility, alertness, passion, boldness, sense of despair, and antagonization, it's all lacking. But CJ, the flagpole thing, oh my god. I was not expecting that. What the heck was going on just now? He just wanted my advice. Well, for now, you... No, sucker, this is not the time! You want to just head back? Yeah. This is not the time for that, sucker.
This is the best time.
No, it's not!
It's a giant death game. You might as well try to smash before you die.
Shut the up, I can't. You should get some rest, Sayaka. You said
Sorry.
shaken. I'm sorry for making you worry about me. You're right. I'm going to go lay down for a bit. With a nod and a small bow, she did.
Look, I see it as two ways. Either you smash and then you die, and at least you know when you die, you at least still got some.
You didn't die of Burton.
Or you could go out there and die or you can go out there and smash.
But Monokuma exposed my man Makoto Naegi like that though.
But all I see is a win-win here.
No, Makoto or Monokuma just exposed Naegi like that.
Oh no, that's not what
I think this man just killed me, CJ, bro. Almost, bro.
He's getting a call.
To finish me out, man. I ain't even make top fucking 4, bro.
You alive, nigga. What?
I said I'm finna die, but I ain't make it top 4.
Sorry.
Oh, CJ, we got Sayaka in our room alone now.
You better not cock my man. You better get
Sayaka, what are you doing out so late? No, because we got our nighttime thing. That's when I noticed her body was trembling. Is everything okay?
It was so
Sorry to bother you, but something really weird just happened. Something weird. Just a little while ago, I was laying down in my room, and all of a sudden my door started rattling and shaking. Her voice sounded like all the air had been squeezed out of her lungs. Just hearing her talk made
I was so scared.
it was like someone was trying to force the door open. My door was locked, so they couldn't get in, of course. But they started shaking the door harder and harder. I was so scared I couldn't even move. So what happened? After a while, it just stopped. I let some time go by, and then I just got up and opened the door to check outside. But there was nobody there. Someone tried to force their way into your room, but who would do something like that? It's not like I'm suspicious of anyone here, but it still makes me nervous. What if something like that happened in the middle of the night? What would I do then? You don't have to worry about that, right? I mean, we can't go outside during nighttime. That's just a promise we made, right? If someone decided to break that promise, then why don't you stay in my room tonight? Would that make you feel a little better? What? Ah! All it said in the school regulations was that we had to sleep in the dorm rooms, right? It didn't state specifically which room each person had to sleep in. So, but what 2 people are sharing one room is, you know, CJ.
Yeah, I'm dead, CJ. Number 2 had a fucking cave hider in the
Jeez, I'm sorry, I didn't even think about that. Honestly, that didn't even cross my mind. No, I know it, me either. It's not that I think that I mind that idea, but if you don't mind, could we just switch rooms just for tonight? Switch rooms. If it'll help you or mind at ease, then it's totally fine with me. But I don't mind you staying in my room, but are you sure you're okay with me staying in yours? That doesn't like concern you? It's fine, I trust you. In that case then. Dong ding dong. Now shut up, Monokuma. I don't want to hear your annoying voice.
Okay then.
Oh man, it's already nighttime. Okay, so let's get started. I'll head to your room right now. Okay, if we're gonna trade rooms, we'd better trade keys too. Yeah, that's right. We'll have to trade keys. Again?
Like I said, I'm
psychic. Hey, aren't you going to say that? Going to say that you were just kidding? What if I wasn't just kidding? Something resembling a smile had made its way to her face. Thank goodness, it looks like she's already started to get back to normal. Okay, we better trade keys in.
Okay.
Yep, let's do it. We exchanged keys, and when I looked back up at her again, there was another worried expression there. Makoto, please be careful. If someone comes to the door, don't open it no matter what. I won't. Same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? Oh, by the way, just go. So you know, my bathroom door tends to get stuck. There's a little trick to opening it. You have to turn the knob and lift up the door while you pull it. Just to do that, the door should open no problem. Okay, but the showers don't work during nighttime anyway, right? Oh yeah, that's right. I totally forgot. But I guess I might use it when I get up in the morning, so thank you. Okay, well, I better get going. See you tomorrow, Sayaka.
Hey,
Oh, and about what I said before. And I said I'm psychic. It really was a joke. Honestly, I'm just very perceptive. Yeah, I know. Good night, then. See you in the morning. Sayaka gave me one last parting smile, and I headed to my room. I looked around. Shut up, CJ. Looked around as soon as I got out into the hall. Everyone else's doors were closed. There's no sign of life. Good, there's nobody here, making sure nobody's around to spot me as I rushed into Sayaka's room. Look, we got a pink pillow and a pink trash can this time. So this is Sayaka. It really doesn't look any different from maybe. It smells nice though. Should we go snooping? No, I'm just kidding. CJ, there ain't nothing to snoop through. The bed itself looks exactly the same, but knowing Sayaka slept in it makes me more for. Wait, knowing Sayaka slept on it makes me look forward to trying it out for myself. Oh my god, Makoto. Oh no, Makoto. Oh my, CJ, this man is a creep. Makoto is a creep. It's kind of weird to dig through other people's trash, but I couldn't help but taking a quick peek. There wasn't any doubt about it. It was the DVD with her name on it. We found an AV room. That reminds me, I never did get a chance to out what was on her video, but it's probably best if I wait till she brings it up again. If you remember, all the girls have locks on them. I'm a little reluctant to go in. Go into the bathroom! My room came with a toolkit, but Sayaka had a saving kit, just like the note said. Next to it was a map of her body vitals, organs.
What's up?
I don't think Sayaka would like me snooping around too much. I should probably go to bed soon. As I lowered myself onto Sayaka's bed, a pleasant fragrance enveloped me. Sayaka said, maybe it'll bring me some sweet dreams. My man is obsessed with Sayaka now.
They all on Discord. Everybody's on their PCs right now.
I'm feeling a little better than before I fell asleep. Why not cool my theater? Imagine you're on a big spaceship in the middle of an intergalactic adventure. You've heard of Noah's Ark, right? Well, sort of like that. We've all set sail and left Earth behind. Here you don't have to worry about crazy neighbors, corrupt drunk drivers, or pyromaniacs. You don't have to worry about the ozone layer or asthma, including air pollution. And of course, you don't have to stress about studying for finals or practicing for the big game. But even our divine world of freedom has a few rules. After all, freedom can only exist because of rules. If you're really dead set on returning to that tiny piece of dog poop you call Earth, please do your best to follow the rules. I hope I've made myself perfectly clear.
So then, let's
everyone
do our best to follow these new guidelines and live happily ever after together!
No mango.
Good morning, everyone. Get ready.
I sat up, still half asleep, and remember I slowly pulled myself a bit. I remember I was in Sayaka's room. I just remembered I promised to eat breakfast with everyone else. I better get going. I left Sayaka's room and made my way towards the dining hall. Hello, Makoto, and good morning. Can you believe it? I was the very first one here this morning. Good morning.
Hey, Makoto.
Morning. I suppose I'm early. Figured everyone who'd arrive on time could be considered a model of high school. No one wants to shut up a little late.
Yo.
Sorry I'm late. My makeup just did not cooperate this morning.
Well,
My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. My morning duty took a little longer than usual. CJ! And he's the fanfic creator, CJ. He creates those fanfics.
He's doing a little more than that. Guys, do you think I win breakfast? I think I get shot at that.
You get shot at them.
It depends on how buff his cave hydra and focus is.
Indeed.
I suppose I'm here. Good morning, everyone.
My bad.
Oh my god, I slept through my alarm.
What's your problem?
What? It's so awful to be late.
Yo.
I didn't oversleep. Just, nope, got lost. I blame blame the Bermuda Triangle. Don't care about the time or other people in general. They're kind of move at their own pace. regardless, everyone had arrived. No, everyone has not arrived. Where is Sayaka? Or at least how it was supposed to go. Where's Sayaka? Wait, aren't we still missing some people? Yeah, Sayaka and Byakuya. I don't care about Byakuya. Aren't here yet. I don't know about Byakuya, but I would definitely put Sayaka in the model high school category. It's for her to be so late.
What?
What's going on? Did something
Yo.
happen? Hey man, have you seen Sayaka? Why would I have? I just came straight from my room to here. Did she forget about our breakfast promise? I get the sense she always has her stuff together. Listening to everyone talk like that, a small dark speck of unease rose up inside me. The speck started to grow quickly. I need to go. I have to check on her. The words had barely left my lips before I flew out into the hall. Oh no, my heart is starting to pound. We're at my room, where I let Sayaka stay for some help. Well, she was supposed to be safe, but over the course of that one night, my gosh. Oh, CJ, no. CJ.
She dead as shit, bro.
Oh, no, Sayaka. What the hell? You better check the bathroom. Let's take a look inside. No, Sayaka! No!
Oh, dead as shit.
Oh my gosh, she has a knife inside of her.
It's fucking garbage.
It was all dug up its
Fucking
my eyes and buried itself in my brain, and then everything went black.
Don't make me fucking leader if you ain't gonna follow, you dumbass.
Oh my gosh, no, why did Sayaka have to die first?
Y'all like that? Because I'm fucking garbage. That's why I want to write that kid.
Because, Jasmine, somebody had to bite the dust.
I don't care, I like Sayaka.
Well.
So surprised considering what happened.
Before we go up to 2023.
Just give up. What? What?
Calm down. So... Correct.
Wrong. I would never do that. If you can believe anything, you can believe that. He's here again.
Hey, listen up! But...
Who did it? Who killed her?
Come on!
You already know the answer. The one who killed it is one of you. Nobody had to reply for that. One of us killed Sayaka. Don't be stupid.
What?
That's... What's the matter? You all guys look like you're going to get shot up with a Gatling gun. Don't you remember what I told you when this all began? One of you decided to kill Sayaka so that you could graduate. Someone's just following the rules. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well...
You're lying, right? Of course he's lying. I'm telling you, he killed her.
Wrong!
Nope. Sorry, one of you is now a bona fide killer? Bona fide killer? If they wanted to the one who did it could testify to the little fact. What? Without thinking, I looked around at everyone. They all had the same look on their faces. Everyone looked at each other with a combination of fear, suspicion, and confusion. Are you serious?
What is
Someone killed her? It is amazing what people are capable of.
Just hold on.
Hey, hold on. Don't just assume he's telling the truth. That's enough. Before we do anything else, I'd like to confirm something with the stuffed animal here. If one of us really did kill her, that person gets to graduate from the school, right? Huh?
Come on.
Don't play dumb. That's what you said, isn't it? If you kill someone, you get to leave.
What?
Why are you laughing? It's because naive. You're just so naive. You think it's really that easy? You can just kill someone and waltz right out of here? You're super naive, devilishly naive, hellishly naive. No. The real thing just begun. The real thing. Are you ready? Allow me to explain the second part of our rule regarding graduation. Just like I explained before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However, even if you do that, there's still no more part to the agreement you have to uphold, remember? You're referring to rule number 6 of the school regulations. Anyone who kills a fellow, if you are a black-in that committed murder, you can't be found out by the other students. That is what you're talking about, is it not?
In other words,
Bingo! It's just enough to kill someone. You have to actually get away with it. Or it's not just enough to kill someone. Which actually means you need a system in place to assess whether or not it's been gotten away with. So a certain amount of time after murder has taken place, a class trial will Class trial? Yep, it'll begin a few hours after the murder. Everyone will gather together, including the black end who committed the murder. And they are spotless students. Students will all engage in one big debate showdown.
during the trial, you'll have to present your arguments about who you think the blackened is. And once everything comes to an end, the outcome will be decided by popular vote. If the answer you've arrived at is correct, only the one that disturbed your peace will be punished. The rest may continue their communal life. However, if you choose poorly, then the one who got away with murder will survive, and the rest of you will receive your... which of course means your school life will come to an end. As far as class trial rules go, well...
Oh, well, to put it simply, it's an execution.
Yeah.
Execution! Oh my god, it's like
What?
But execution, you mean...
What happened?
Execution is execution. Execution! Electric chair. Bzz, bzz, poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
So that, to make sure I understand, if we get the culprit right, then the only they die, but all the rest of us are getting executed. Well, smart little chimpanzee you are. Look at it. You're implying you didn't do it without actually saying it. So it's basically the outside world calls it a lay judge system or inquisition type thing, which means you'll be deciding who you think the killer is. But judge carefully because all your lives are on the line. Okay, let me just add the rule I just described to your handbook. Make sure you keep it in mind.
Hey!
Wait, hold on.
What the hell are you talking
You're freaking insane, you know that?
Huh? What the?
A class trial? What the hell is that? I don't want anything to do with it. Why don't you want anything to do with it, Junko?
What's this?
Why not?
Stop it!
What do you mean, why not? Why do I have to waste my time trying to figure out who murdered someone? What are you saying? You're not going to participate in the trial? Only punishments wait such blasphemy.
What the hell are you talking?
What punishment? I don't know. Throw you in a deep, dark, scary prison or something?
Shut the hell up!
Shut the hell up. Say whatever you want. I'm not going to be a part of this. Don't be so selfish.
Stop it!
You're the one being selfish. Kill whoever you want. It's got nothing to do with me. Junko Bitchishima. The evil standing here before me. I'm trembling with fear.
Shing!
But I won't give in to such evil. It's my style to stick it out and resist till the very end. If you really want to get out of here, you have to go through me first. As he said that, he came charging at us, although it was more of a bottle. But then... Junko, you...
Are you enjoying yourself now?
Are you? Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is not allowed. You violated a school regulation. I invoke the mighty summon spell. Help to me, godly spear Gunyear.
what just happened?
She just got butchered by a bunch of spirits.
This wasn't supposed to. Why me?
No way!
Well now. Now you see just how serious I am. Defy me and you get shot full of holes, exploded, buried alive, disintegrated, etc. So, if you don't want that to happen to you, you'd best obey those school regulations. Hey,
Why?
Why did you have to kill her? Didn't you say put her in prison or something? Changed my
I
mind.
knew it.
I've been wanting to kill this entire time.
say what? Damn it! Well now. Ta-da!
This little pile has all the information I've gathered about the depth in question. I like to call it
It's
Monokuma
Monokuma
file. I mean, naturally, you guys aren't experts at this kind of thing, so you can do only so much with the corpse. So instead, I've gathered up everything I know about the circumstances, cause of death. What's that? How do I know the cause of death, you ask? Because the surveillance cameras picked up the whole thing. I got to see it all on my own, all go down.
So then,
Wait, so then you know who killed Sayaka? Of course I do. If I didn't, I couldn't possibly pass a fair, accurate judgment during the trial, now could I?
Correct.
That's a good point. The judge has to be able to make the proper decision that's somehow comforting.
Well,
But now please put your full effort behind this your investigation. After all, you don't have any choice but to give it your best shot. Seriously, you don't have a choice. Okay, we'll meet up for the cause trial in a little while.
Damn, my guy failed his test. Like, he talking all that. I'm gonna make sure you live, and he failed.
I mean, his room's a complete mess, so
I mean,
they should have
he
just
failed.
slept together.
His fault.
Yeah, she didn't let him sleep with them, or like share the same room.
See, I told you she should have smashed. You should have smashed before she was.
Are you idiot? Not like that.
I'm just saying, you know, none of that would have happened, you know, if he had laid the pipe.
hey,
Shut up. Now's no time to wallow on your profession. The worst thing you can do right now is lose all faith in each other. That would lead to the same distraught result as having total faith in everyone else. Huh?
in other words,
Cooperation is absolutely key at this point. Who do you decide to trust is, or not to trust, is of course is up to you. Continuing to think about and talk about the deceased certainly isn't going to help or anything. Saying stuff like that is just. How many times have I told you? Anyone who can't adapt will die. Death is the only thing waiting for those who are unable or unwilling to adapt. If that happens, you only have yourself to blame.
terrible.
What an awful thing to say, especially after
Just
what's
a
happened.
second.
Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing. Because if we don't, we're all going to die here. What if the killer was Junko, though? She's right, we need to begin our search right away.
Of course.
Either way, we can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward.
What the heck?
We just have to do it, I guess. What other choice do we have? No way in hell am I letting someone kill me. Alright, damn it, let's do this. We just have to do it. Everyone kept repeating the sentiment. They were using it as a mantra to give themselves strength. But they're right. We just have to do this no matter how much we don't want to. We have no choice. If that's what it takes to survive, then that's what we have to do. On top of that, there was something I needed to find out. I had to find out. I had to know why Saika had to die. Why she had to be the one. I'm terrified to find out, but still, I have to know. Otherwise, I knew I'd never be able to accept her death, which is why I don't have any choice. I have to do this.
I feel like he has a goofy ass haircut. Something about his haircut just tells me.
I don't know. I feel like it was Junko, but like, what do they do now?
Yeah. But we're in a fight right now. I might die.
What? Let me out of here!
What's your problem?
You're being drastic, don't stand back.
Hey.
Hey.
Oh, he trying to volunteer. It's him. It was him.
Nah, I don't think it was him. Cause okay, let's be honest. If you think about it, that there was a knife in her below her chest. There was a knife. I don't think he would have been the type to stab someone. And it was a kitchen knife, actually, I believe.
What if she killed herself?
No, she would mess up Makoto's room at that point.
Stop talking.
So then.
But oh.
What the crap?
Huh? Ah.
Hold on a second, you got it all wrong. For just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid. You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth. Look at everyone's eyes has done complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier. The feeling of suspicion and fear have returned. In other words, you think I did it?
So then.
Are we all done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon at this point. We should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We'll have to collect clues from the Foundation, then construct an argument to find a final decision. If we get this wrong...
So...
Well, do I really have to say anymore?
Actually...
Goodbye.
Everyone pray for good luck.
Goodbye.
I'll be going too.
Yo. Hey, damn it. You're fucking dead.
See, that's what I mean. He wouldn't have killed her because that's more his style. He's just more fists.
So, anyway... This is very... So,
Oh yeah?
solution is execution. Execution! Electric chair! Zzz, zzz, poison gas! Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane!
The wrists appear to have suffered, specifically the wrists appear to have suffered a fracture. So it has to be someone with strength.
Okay. I had expected this to die a match, but I'm clutching it right now. But there's literally 2 spots.
Help me!
Do you see this? I'm begging you, God, through the mother earth, God, space, King Neptune, help me. I don't care who it is, just get me out of here. Wait, CJ, the gold sword was knocked off. So this gold sword was touched. And one touch of that gold sword, your hands would be covered in glitter. So whoever has glitter on their hands has to be the killer. See?
How'd you know that?
Because I remembered the gold. Because I saw it. That was the first thing I noticed when we came in.
Alright, Cassius, I'm done with Hearthstone's part now.
Alright, that's cool.
I'm gonna lay down and watch Jasmine finish playing this.
Wait. Huh. Well. Hey.
What are you doing?
Isn't it obvious?
No, not really.
I'm searching.
Searching? Did you lose a contact or something?
I wouldn't think so, just because of the fact that UPS didn't run today, so USPS did. Well, can we get back in here? Really? It's only 4 minutes. It's gone. It was a white light.
Nobody around, just the white hat living drunk. And it's like,
Yo.
where did it come from?
What?
No cars out there.
What?
And it's like, hey.
What?
Ooh, I won the
What?
game, baby. That's what I'm talking about. It was a hard clutch. Killed the whole team by myself.
By the way.
You know what? Let's show them the Apex champions. Yeah, Terry said start telling me it's 8 o'clock.
Hey.
By the way.
100%.
You son of a bitch! Shit. You're fucking dead. Yo.
Well.
Oh. Maybe trash can knocked over. But what else is there to see? I got this, I got this, I got that, I got that, I got that.
Now, okay, there's a chance that we might have a target on our back. But I did this one last game. Yup, my bad. You hot dropping?
Stab wound to the right abdomen with her right wrist appears to have been fractured.
Last game, I was really trying a squad of 3 by myself, Kay.
But else did they say anything?
Believe in us.
Try on the ground next to that one chick.
Looks like no one landed.
Well.
Yeah, I already got that.
No, I was talking about the one in the back that was looking for something.
Oh, they're still talking to her again.
What are you doing?
Isn't it? No, I'm so.
Sir, did you?
I have no idea if anyone landed here.
Oh.
Listen.
Are you a clean freak?
I see. Hey. So. Indeed. I see. Well,
$37. There's numbers right here. Leon. CJ, it's Leon.
Wait, why does number mean Leon?
It's not numbers. It's upside down and backwards.
Oh.
You see, the right letter is an L, E, O, N.
There can't hit nobody on that game. Like that was a hot drop and nobody landed on
It makes sense because he's strong. But it don't make sense on why I killed Sayaka. There's gold on it. So the killer must have touched her wrist before. Because she wrote the numbers.
Yeah, got you. Where are you from?
Oh, I already did this.
I can get to the double killer, it's worth. Yeah, that's one thing. Yeah.
No. It's Leon. It's not numbers, it's Leon.
it would seem... Right. So...
Okay, I think some enemies coming from that way.
Well, Makoto.
Told you it's Leon!
Got what I needed.
Makoto.
When you get done crafting that cake, get the move.
What? Correct. That's right.
Huh? I'm not like Bailey.
It would seem...
Screwdriver, yep, it just proves my fear of being Leon.
So,
We're gonna take this jump out. This right here.
just a second.
Is it up in here?
I see. Goodbye.
Let's go check out the DVD. That's what I want to do
There's
first.
some fighting in there. You want to avoid fighting? Go straight.
You
to
son of
tutorial?
a bitch, I don't like you. This is Toka's room.
You
Now
can go
say
straight to fight night. Try to avoid the long fight.
Wait, is that Leon or something?
yes, this is Leon. Son of a bitch.
He was jealous my man just gonna come to me with Hulu.
Doesn't look like it. I hear people.
Time to go see what's on this DVD.
I'm inside.
That's
Oh, I see him in the corner.
She didn't want you to see you, so you shouldn't watch.
Well, no.
Respect your time.
She didn't. She just wasn't comfortable telling us.
He was all that's on. Huh.
Because she was still really shook about it. Someone slowly appeared. It looked like some kind of concert. This shining on train front and it was a face I recognized all too well. Sayaka. She was there along with her friends she said had been so important to her. She was positively glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. Seeing that image made it even harder to accept that she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then the voice had come to despise so much began to float out of the speakers.
Sayaka Mizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
Oh.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to. So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what could have caused the group to go to pieces?
Nah, sure, her shit will just stay there. Even after her death. Oh yeah, that's what I'm doing. Keep it over. You ain't touching. So that's why any team that's squabbling is going to have to
Time
come
to go
through here.
check the trash.
You don't have to come
Check
through
the
there.
trash.
Yeah, I'm fucking them up.
And then we need to check the kitchen area.
Because they only have the doorways that are closed.
Yeah, make a sandwich.
The
No,
zip
because
line
it was a
here,
knife that killed her
and these two
in the end.
doors.
And to get a sandwich.
No.
You know what I'm talking about on the sandwich. Okay, so this
No,
lady
you
right
can't
here.
go any further! No, you can't go any further! No,
drop
you
down.
can't go any further!
Yeah, he over here.
No, you can't go any further!
I think it's gonna come from this door.
Okay, so the person was on cleaning duty.
Leon.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's Leon. After that message.
we got
I don't know
all the
how I saw it. I don't
Damn
know
it.
how I saw it just like that fast. I
They-
could just see
they
Leon
pushing
and
it,
the
okay.
numbers. Those
One
numbers.
dude's right on top of him.
Yep, there's a knife
Yeah,
missing.
we know that, please.
His teammate's coming. They're both rushing.
Yeah, totally. That's right. Well,
Oh yeah, they both just died. Another team, I guess, was coming through your way. And we got sandwiched. Well, see, I wasn't going to engage, but they busted through the door, and the first person to come through the door was Toxic. You know how he's a heavy, so he had all that shield. That man was not going down.
cause I mean,
He was not going down easy at all.
Yeah, you better stop accusing me, girl. You better get the hell on somewhere.
I'm saying.
If you was man enough to do it to your face.
Such ignorance.
No, didn't mean to do that.
Seems like...
Ah.
Here we go!
Yeah, I'm just looking at some things.
Very strange. So in other... So that's it.
Hey, listen! Hey, you bastard!
Oh,
You... Is it, like...
there's
I'm
no
trying
way
to
to think
find
about this in a
exactly
common
man.
sense kind of way.
You know what I mean.
Completely
Unforgivable!
I'm playing everybody. Octane's pretty fun, but that's the one's fun. Yeah, fast as fuck and go right up. Yours, I'm like yours.
Give me a break.
I just can't deal with her. I don't know why.
My man's is a creep.
Tell me about it.
CJ, who do you play the most in Apex? Jay just can't hear me, I guess.
Wait, what'd you say?
No, this nigga can't hear me.
Well, hold on, what'd you say?
I said, who do you play the most with in Apex?
In Apex, I'd probably have to get either Octane or Bronze.
Ooh, that noise.
Mr. Naegi! Without a doubt. Yes, indeed. Was it a fairy?
He's trying to kill me. He's gonna kill me. Yeah, I'm dead.
I feel as if...
Most suspicious.
Okay, it's definitely Leon.
He said, oh yeah, you surrounded. There's like 4 squads from you.
Wait,
Leon.
what made you say that now?
Okay, so think about it. Leon's a baseball player. There's 2 big circles, like 2 big buttons. All Leon had to do to turn on the incinerator was hit one of the buttons with something. The gate was locked. So that just proves my investigation more of Leon. And look, what's this? A button-up shirt.
You gonna do one more again? Yeah, no,
and this right here to the right's probably what Leon threw.
Look. Didn't go up there for that sole reason that there were so many squads up there.
Yeah, it was a glass ball. Enough to fit in the palm of your hand. And it was one-time use, so couldn't turn it back off. But I still don't understand how they got the evidence in the incinerator. Oh, but it was a shattered crystal ball. So the 21-year-old.
Completely unforgivable! That's it! I'm sure of it!
Okay. Time to head to the gym. It's only pointing further to Leon, in my opinion. But I mean, I could just be tripping too. But I never really liked Leon either.
Right when you die.
I don't like your
Looks
music.
like you get your rematch.
Listen to me!
Looks like you get your rematch.
You hear me? Got it!
I honestly preferred this net case over Leon.
That's right, just power dive.
That's saying something.
What if you're just going to kill you three? What if you just kill everybody?
It's highly unlikely you'd be able to get it all done.
Yeah, like since we dropped too early, this dude landed and got like 2 guns before I could even do anything. He's coming.
What the heck? What?
Hey, my man. You dropped us too early.
And he left it somewhere.
think they all above you still. Hell no above you. What's your secondary? Better get rid of it, bro. Pick it up.
Bang bong.
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started, It's time for the long-awaited...
That's the closest respawn beacon. Unless you want to go outside the building. The closest is the other way you running.
Class trial! Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
So that's what that room is.
Oh, so whole enemy team above.
Listen to me.
For some reason, I was thinking it was Toka at first. Toko.
Is everyone here? Okay then. Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom, where all your fate. I'll meet you all down there.
Well then.
Yes, indeed. Hey. Makoto. Oh.
Nah, that one doesn't use energy mask, because that one you just hold on until it overheats. That one doesn't have to reload.
Shit.
I ain't trying to
Well, now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the enemy team above.
Seats were arranged in a giant circle. It was set up so everyone could see everyone else, which was also meant for easy to enter and transfer of tension and unease on anyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. I don't think they're sitting. Yeah, they're not sitting. And so the curtains of our first case opened. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith. A deadly clash trial. I'm gonna finish this class trial.
Okay. My shit is charged up. Sitting on nice ass buttons. Yeah.
All right. Okay. You ready for this, CJ?
Let's begin
See if
with a
I'm
basic
correct.
explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will. Then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
What if
And the
they all
killer
ganged
really
up
is one
and
of
killed
us,
one
right?
person?
Of course.
Okay then. Everyone,
So
close your
technically,
eyes.
they're all
And whoever
blackened.
did it, raise your hand.
What the?
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, what's going on with those pictures?
I feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier.
Friendship penetrates?
Oh my lord.
Okay, but what about that other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people. Okay, that about does it for the preamble. First up is the case summary.
This is secretly a 16th person.
Yeah, I'm picking up that responding.
Your first non-stop debate. Would you like to hear more? No, I want to figure it out on my own. Make your argument. Evidence of a struggle.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
I think you have to do it on the deck.
Okay.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Yeah, shoot the bullet at that.
I did. I tried.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
I don't know how to.
In the bathroom.
And Paladin, I went with.
So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
My juror would probably go knife
I can't. What?
So I was saying, so when you were doing that little thing, I think you need to aim it up at the actual text.
I don't think I could.
Okay, if you see a flat line,
you should be, because every time
I assert that the one who was murdered
I can't move it after. Because no, I click on it and then I can't move it.
And the murder took place in Makoto's
room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely
I think I got it now.
The killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
There we go.
No, that's wrong. I need a better sight with my damn sniper.
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to... With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
Yep.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Sorry.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach.
Not
Without a
them.
doubt, that is the murder weapon.
Not them.
So the killer used some random knife they had on him.
No, that's wrong. No. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach.
Not
If you look
them.
real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. But more—
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we've presented our arguments.
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really
Okay, we
believe
can shoot
that?
out these shields I put down. The ones I put down, you can shoot out those.
Choose your faction. You have to get to a certain renown in order to do that. In order to get to a certain renown, you just gotta keep questing and doing
One's down.
Take a minute to get the armor in.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon. But where does that
Okay, he's
get
above the
us?
building.
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right? He did it in secret.
Right.
Nobody was in the dining.
No, that's wrong.
Ali was in the dining hall.
Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think,
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier? Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, he definitely was.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay, then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together and lying to protect each other?
Idiot swimmer girl? Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together and they just didn't know about the rule?
Good grief! Enough already! No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case! Oops! Did I say that out loud?
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife, so I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the... Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall. No, no way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that?
I can.
That's right. Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be...
Me.
Right. But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well...
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
If you have anything above 151,
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over. Which means we have airtight alibis.
You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms, but it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room.
So, I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem! A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome!
But I'm a girl.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry!
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
What, CJ?
That is my favorite character right there.
What?
Right there. Yep, he's gotten the spot. A boy and a girl, but I am a girl. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Wait, do you like? Wait, which one do you like?
That annoying dude, the hyperactive one,
No.
who's just like, that's a boy and a girl. It's unwholesome.
But I am a girl. Yeah.
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Well, because they're not here anymore. Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
I got it! Then...
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water.
And the person who took the knife was the victim herself.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
What?
See? He did do it after all.
What?
No, you're wrong.
So, that's how you would
Because she
twist
wants
the
the
argument
PT.
and send us
Shut
all
the
off
fuck
in
up,
the
PJ.
wrong direction?
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say? Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering?
What the hell?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there.
I'm at renown.
You know what I'm
Right
talking
now.
about, don't you?
Yeah.
4-letter word. H. We already got H. Down. We already got A-I-R.
I need to go fucking storm.
Hair. It's hair. Where's R? Give me R.
Now I understand. That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
So, the culprit?
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense, does it not?
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever...
Wait, then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then Makoto isn't the culprit?
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
Give me a question over there by yourself, because this one's over in Bastion, and then my other one is over in Raven Dress.
I think it was the broken.
I gotta go 8th and night, the night phase.
That's what I meant.
Okay. I got it! Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh yeah, true.
But in trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see? Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded.
Over by my blacksmith. So, I need to get you the chest piece.
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room. She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
And finally, the culprit had Sayaka cornered.
And to finish the job, they stabbed her with the kitchen knife.
It was you, wasn't it, Makoto?
One thing I can't
Admit
get
it.
you, bub.
We already know the answer.
I get it anyways.
The incident took place in Makoto's room.
I wish there was a way to like fast
Sayaka
forward
was
this.
first attacked in the main room. She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door.
No?
Shoot!
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room. She then fled into the bathroom.
I think it's the locked door.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point,
Only the girl
killer
says.
had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
No, that's wrong.
I have a ring that I just got.
The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with walk-in bathrooms, right?
Yes. Now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can, but you know, you're supposed to be the
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one...
Before we start up any dungeons, I want to do something real quick.
I got it! The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was?
And yet, He's absolutely right.
Say what?
Well, to be more, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto, and which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room,
then there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their action.
Ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. The killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door open.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time.
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
That is a definite pop.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know.
Then Makoto couldn't.
Okay, then who did?
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without
But what happens if we
Well, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules.
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? As a matter of fact, I do. Oh, you. You gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just.
Oh yeah. Well, I was just wondering.
Yes. Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? That they could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Ms. Maizono...
No, that...
Oh! Trying to argue against me? Hello? Why exact...
Oh, got it this one. Druid, I think it's level 40 or 41.
The dorm nameplate? Question mark?
And I don't have a demon under.
Huh?
The name
No, it wouldn't be the nameplates.
I wonder if the covenant here looks different. Looks like it's
Didn't mean it.
Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place. Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Huh? Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she...
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility? I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil, and these are the words that appeared.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the word. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be Oh, and I should also mention, I found... Huh? Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or
So, Makoto.
No,
Of course you didn't. Because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
But why?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened. Huh? Would you like to hear what I have to say? Very well then. pay. Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in. So in other words, even if someone did read the note and did what it said, they would not have any connection to what happened.
It certainly would seem that way.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was...
No, it's wrong! The nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Right, okay. Then who did it?
Holy shit. 50K for some 190 shoulders.
Shoot!
Just buy those shoulders for 4K real quick.
Oh my god. 207 neck piece for 400.
Shoot!
The heck?
I got it! Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who'd even know to switch the nameplates is Sayaka.
You can also infer as much. She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms.
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was, whoever she invited over... We figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot!
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question.
Yes, I think it...
We just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
Yeah, the trinkets are too.
How the hell can you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
7,500
I got it! All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery there. See?
Is that gold?
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword! Right there on her wrist!
Not it.
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
Alright, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
7,400.
Oh, you know how to switch.
When the fighting broke out,
Nope.
the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke Miss Maizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
What are the options for the bullet?
Audible C again.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed
Grab
the
the sword.
And that's when the first blow was
I wish
dealt.
I could give you this.
A sword-based sneak attack.
No.
And that's what
I know
broke
what
Miss
it is.
Maizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit took that from her.
And they killed her with it.
Nope.
And that's exactly what happened.
Nope. Was a sneak attack.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
No, that's wrong. Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Why not?
Because the sword's sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Oh, what? No, I can't.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky.
Okay, so how did...
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend it?
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was...
I think I get it! So here's how it... The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening. So she grabbed the sword to defend herself. But then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they...
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword.
What? How the hell can you not think?
Because she never held the sword at all.
I need one more.
There's a certain part of her body...
Her hands.
Is that or a back piece?
I got it! You're talking about her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean.
How can you know that?
Like I said before, look, in fact, it's safe to assume there's really no way she could...
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bath.
Sorry, but I don't...
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
No, that's not it. I got it! According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death, in other words, at night...
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower here yet.
Oh my.
You're no different. You smell like a big fat ugly dog.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
An insult, obviously.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means
Sayaka tried to kill her.
the only one who used the sword. But hold on. If that
Sayaka originally tried to kill her.
I got it!
Sayaka originally tried to kill the killer.
She had the
failed
kitchen knife?
in an act of self-defense.
We already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Shit.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife...
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct? Maybe the reason she wanted was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility.
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto, and by committing the murder there, instead of her room, but for that to work, the target had to be lured out, while still keeping... If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So, all that's why she switched the name?
But doesn't that plan seem a little... For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more or less?
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned?
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan was she launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to...
Just hold on! That can't be true! Because...
Hey! You guys have totally derailed. You're being super boring right now. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just...
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on if we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka.
Okay, hold on. See, now that guy is not looking like that Battlefield guy in my eyes.
Okay, I'm gonna start speedrunning through this
It's easy
so I
just
can
to
get
say,
a bit.
hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
No, that's wrong! There still might be one
dining.
The dying message. 110.
Well, before we get too far into that, can we really be sure that
I got it! Her left index finger. That could only be because she used that finger.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have...
Sure. I think we can all agree. What the heck do those numbers mean?
Hey, Chihiro, you're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know...
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course. It's...
Oh, yeah.
Huh? What?
No, it's just... look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1-1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Ah, you're right. Looking at it now...
Whoa, you might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Our little Grace.
But even if that really is an N, N0...
Rotate the image one...
Oh my god. Now...
Huh? So...
my answer. The key to solving this mystery was simply if you turn them, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a bunch of random squiggles that...
No, it's not random at all. She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, try it for yourself if you want. Right?
That sounds like one hell of a... I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto?
Find me a better trinket. It's all the dark moon stuff.
I got it! You mean the burnt shirt piece I found late?
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must... And to dispose of the
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most... Isn't that right, Leon?
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the...
That's right! There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs.
You're right. That alone isn't enough.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles.
Yeah.
I got it! If you look... Oh yeah, that's a good point. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on. You'd need the key to get in. And so the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
The crystal ball was thrown. Told you.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to...
No, that's wrong.
I think I'm getting better at this, CJ.
Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose...
But if you can't get past the gate...
Yes, you could.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to...
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but...
But how would...
I got it!
Divine with it. Divine
The killer
with it.
simply took aim at the... All they had to do was hit that...
Someone threw that through a gap in the gate?
Remember what you said before?
Nick says, well, I could.
Fumi had the key. Was because the killer was able to hit the switch. Once they got the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never acted the shards of broken glass. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least the pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit. Could someone really do
That's right. There's no way. It'd be
difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I got it! Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer! These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you!
You still won't admit it? Okay then, Makoto. Go ahead and review the... And with that...
Listen to me!
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered. Now here's what happened.
Why do these guys just walk up here and paint for me?
Hmm? Whoa. Oh, so you go backwards like a manga. Okay. So, killer came into the room. Sayaka planned to kill the killer. Sayaka missed the killer. The killer... Are these all I have?
I think it'd be just drop the knife.
Huh?
Wouldn't it be the one where she dropped the knife, I guess, because she failed?
Well, no, she dropped it after she missed. She drops it right here. Okay, and then Sayaka runs to the bathroom. What is this? Okay. Leaving this behind. So that in the incinerator. I think I have more. Yeah, I do have more. There we go. No, I messed up somewhere. I don't think that's right. Kayla came in, noticed the sword. Grab the sword. So I could drop the knife. She did her death message. Oh, so... But, I don't know. That's right.
I think that one goes where you have that one.
Yeah.
The killer is you! I think I'd better take one more look back at the... Last night, the kid, from what we can tell, she attacked them with the knife.
Nothing again.
But then something happened. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my... During the struggle, a strike from the sword.
Could only be this one. Oh, because this one shows her dropping the knife.
Here's exactly what happened. During the struggle.
Yeah.
And that's when she lost her grip on the kid. Finding herself. The killer went after her, but couldn't get what they didn't know was that my bathroom door. Sayaka knew about that because I told her. But of course the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the... And stabbed. But with what strength she had remaining, to keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the... And with that, all... Was Sayaka dead? First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the... They wanted to make sure they... Afterwards, they tried to burn the shirt, but the trash room was blocked off. So they came up with a... The killer managed to throw the ball through. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible. And that's because the killer... The crystal ball, which then put...
I love that we have these people just kind of
Having destroyed the final piece, but there was... Part of the shirt they'd thrown in. The killer didn't... Isn't that right?
Hey!
It would appear that here you went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt. And that's seeing the ball you thought of.
So, Leon, do you object?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories! You need evidence! Without evidence, it's all bullshit! It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it!
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present that. Makoto, I believe you're in... When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room. Instead, they must have used...
I actually need a trinket.
I refuse to acknowledge you! Stupid, 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 stupid!
The trinket helped me out a lot more because it's 138. My rings are 158, 140.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid! You lied! Stop talking! Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance!
I'm having to click on each one of these.
Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid!
I literally got
I failed. At the focus.
Is...
The only thing holding me back
I refuse to give up yet!
Which is a ring and my number.
When the killer removed the screw instead...
I refuse to acknowledge... Stupid!
Okay, I need to focus.
146.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid! You lied! Stop talking! Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! You lied! Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid! You lied! Stop talking! Shut up! Where's your proof?
Oh my gosh. Okay, I need to take off my headphones so I can focus fully.
I refuse to give up yet!
When the killer removed instead...
I refuse! Stupid!
Alright, come on.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid! You lied! Stop talking! Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! You lied! Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof?
Oh my gosh, CJ, I suck at this.
I feel like there's something we're just not doing right.
No, I'm just not timing them right. And you think I'd be able to do this since I'm a musician?
I refuse to give up yet.
Because if I miss so many, I think it goes down, and then if I don't get enough, I don't know. But I know I'm doing it right.
Well, your health continuously went down, even when you were
When the killer removed the screw instead, they...
Well, I can't even... Well, no, because I kept on missing them, especially that time. I wasn't doing good at all.
No, look, even in the beginning, your health is going down.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. You lied. Shut up. Where's your proof?
No.
You kidding me? Not a chance.
No.
It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof?
What the?
Yeah, see, there's something else you're supposed to be doing.
So you're saying I should watch the?
Yes, because even you were hitting every single one, and your health still went down.
No, I didn't hit every single one.
I refuse to give up yet.
Well, it's like whenever those words explode, you lost half of the heart.
Okay. Sometimes during a call trial, your opponent simply won't want to hear what you have to say. When this happens, you'll engage in a head-to-head battle. You have to afraid of bullet time.
Jesus. I'll grab these last two over here.
I was doing it right. Oh. Okay, this is a little... Okay.
Man, it's really making me want to do my demon hunter next.
When the killer removes...
Okay, this is gonna be hard.
Stupid.
Took a blunt of that, bub.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. You lied. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Where's your proof?
This should prove it.
Oh my god.
Hey, nothing.
The screen.
I mean,
But
That's because
only the...
Get that
Okay.
171 helmet.
Stupid. It had to be there very... Stupid, Leon. The
Stupid.
And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where,
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid.
This way. Boom.
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem
Well, then,
we are...
don't worry.
Looks like you've reached your... You all have a lever in front of you. Oh, just make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for some... Okay, who will be chosen as the Blackened? What's it got?
We gotta wait for this thing to pass back fast.
Are you still watching?
Huh? Hey, hold on.
But...
You son of a bitch!
I didn't have a... So, that's why... None of you are any
He
different!
could have left her and instead of being alone in the bathroom. He didn't have to chase her in the bathroom.
I was just... Hey! Come on!
No matter what happens, please.
I literally couldn't get out of it.
Ba-bum, ba-bum. Phew!
That's enough. Calm down.
Ba-bum, ba-bum. Yes, indeed.
Punishment? You mean... execution? Wait a second! Yeah, that's it.
Is that okay? Do you understand?
So...
Oh.
Huh? Unbelievable. Hey, Chills!
I'm begging you!
Hey, come on.
Stop!
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
No, 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 no!
Let's give it everything we've got.
No!
CJ, are you still watching?
Yeah, I'm watching. I haven't stopped watching this entire time.
What in the world? Man got drugged by his neck.
Ooh.
arm in the back.
Extreme! Well?
Damn you!
What the heck? Say what? What? Hey,
Come on, I want to go to bed. Like, I like this game, but I'm tired. No.
What does this mean?
Hey,
I have school tomorrow.
Chills, chills, kill!
hey.
Oh, we gotta kill that sniper in the back.
Just a second.
I mean, I gotta go.
Makoto. Listen. It's true.
We gotta burst this fucker down.
However, so certainly. Anyway, right.
That was a lot better than this.
Correct.
Alright.
Hey. What?
Help that hunter out, or the hunter backer.
Chapter 1, 2 survived, and it's over, and I can go to bed now. It was like almost a 3-hour stream, I think. Oh dang, we already lost 12 students in a matter of one chapter or whatever. The despair bat.
Where's that on?
Do I want to save my data? Hell yeah. Do I want to go to bed? Also, hell yeah. Okay, I think that is it for now. We're gonna double save, make sure we're good. Turn the main menu. Danganronpa. Alright, time to cancel the stream. What the f-